Have you ever pondered the invisible symphony orchestrating life itself, hidden within the very strands of our DNA? What if I told you that the essence of music, with its harmonies and rhythms, holds a profound connection to the fundamental blueprint of our existence? Let's unravel the mysteries of this groundbreaking study, drawing parallels between the rhythmic patterns of music and the rhythmic sequences encoded in our DNA.
DNA carries all your genetic information. A DNA molecule is made up of two single strands of DNA that bind together to form a structure known as the double helix, which looks like a ladder that has been twisted.
Us humans, we are complex systems. Sometime since the 6 million years or so ago, when we diverged from chimpanzees and when we diverged from all of the other animals before that, we evolved complexity, we evolved culture, creativity, language, art, music.
Scientists are on an awe-inspiring quest for harmony. Our DNA isn't just a biological code, but a musical score, hiding rhythmic patterns waiting to be deciphered. It's like searching for the hidden melodies in the complex composition, and this DNA music study dives deep into the fascinating exploration. At its core, the study delves into the rhythmic patterns within our DNA, just as musical notes follow a structured rhythm. DNA sequences exhibit a certain order and timing in their interactions. Scientists are intrigued by this rhythmic nature, wondering if it holds clues to our genetic expression and functionality. One angle they're exploring is how these rhythmic patterns affect gene regulation. Genes are like musical instruments, each playing its part in the orchestra of life. By understanding the rhythmic cues in DNA, researchers hope to unravel how genes are switched on and off, influencing various biological processes.
So turning data into music is a process called data sonification. It's not new, it's not flashy, it's quite clever, but it's not new. And in fact, people have actually turned DNA into music before. The issue is it kind of sounds a bit like a fire in a pet shop, or a symphony for squeaky gates. It's like, it's not very satisfying, it's not very interesting, and it's, from a kind of stupid point of view, it's not very engaging. It doesn't give you a good route into the data, into the information.
This study isn't limited to understanding DNA's rhythms. It also touches on universal harmony. Just as musical harmonies create a sense of coherence and beauty, our DNA's rhythmic patterns might contribute to life's overall balance and function. Think of it as deciphering a musical masterpiece written in the language of genes. Every note, pause, crescendo, or diminuendo significantly shapes our biological symphony. Scientists are like conductors trying to interpret these genetic rhythms to understand the intricate workings of life itself. This exploration isn't just about scientific curiosity, it has practical implications too. By understanding these rhythmic patterns, researchers hope to unlock new insights into diseases, potentially leading to novel treatments and therapies. It's like finding the right rhythm to restore harmony in a disrupted melody.
It was composed with music in mind and composed to be sung and performed very often with instruments and dances as well. So my project is to say, let's put the music together back with the words, but recently, in the last couple of decades, a lot of material has been brought together and scholars have deciphered the way the melodic lines are actually written on pieces of stone and marble and also on papyri.
Ancient cultures across the globe have long believed in the power of sound, from the rhythmic beats of drums to tribunal rituals to the haunting melodies of flutes echoing through ancient forests. Music was not just entertainment, but a bridge to the divine. Some believe that ancient civilizations deeply understood sound's influence on life. What if they were tapping into a universal language where vibrations carried messages beyond words? It's a compelling thought, suggesting that music might be more than mere notes, but a cosmic symphony connecting all living beings. Our fascinating historical account comes from the ancient Greeks, who attributed profound significance to music. They believed that the harmony of celestial bodies, known as the music of the spheres, mirrored the harmony in music. This concept hinted at a deep connection between the movements of the cosmos and the melodies we create.
There is geometry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the spheres. The idea that the proportions in the motion of heavenly bodies are in agreement with those of musical harmony, known as the music of the spheres, goes back as far as Pythagoras. and remained a central theme of philosophical thinking for more than 2 millennia.
Fast forward to modern times, and scientists explore this ancient wisdom with a new lens. They study how sound and music affect our brains, emotions, and DNA. It's like rediscovering an ancient manuscript filled with timeless wisdom about the language of the universe. Imagine if ancient cultures were onto something profound. What if they sensed a cosmic harmony that resonates through all creation? It opens up a world of possibilities where music becomes not just an art form, but a key to unlocking the mysteries of existence itself. Meet Dr. Hans Jenny, a visionary scientist who delved into cymatics, the study of visible sound and vibration. Imagine him in his laboratory, surrounded by oscillators and resonators, exploring the mesmerizing effects of sound frequencies. What Dr. Jenny discovered was nothing short of awe-inspiring. He unveiled a hidden world of geometric patterns by subjecting substances like liquids, powders, and metals to different sound frequencies. It's as if sound waves were sculptors, molding matter into intricate designs.
Sound resonates across a plate and resonates those particles in tune with the sound. Because when we think, we're not just sending out a wave which resonates the energy, we're sending out on a frequency outside of the range of human hearing.
One of the most captivating aspects of Jenny's work was how these patterns mirrored those found in nature, from the branching structures of trees to the spirals of seashells. The echoes of sound frequencies seemed to resonate with the fundamental patterns of life. Some believe that Jenny's experiments hinted at a deeper connection between sound, vibration, and the fabric of reality itself. What if these geometric patterns were more than just visual displays? What if they revealed underlying principles governing the universe? Jenny's work also had practical implications. It inspired artists, musicians, and even architects, showing them the profound impact of sound on form and structure. Imagine composing music that delights the ears and creates stunning visual symmetries through somatic effects. Imagine our DNA as a grand symphony, where every nucleotide and sequence contributes to a musical score, orchestrating life itself. This concept delves into the intricate science of how DNA, with its double helix structure, is a static blueprint and a dynamic symphony waiting to be heard. At the heart of this idea is the understanding that DNA comprises nucleotides arranged in specific sequences, like musical notes on a staff. These sequences carry instructions for building proteins and regulating cellular processes. Just as musical score guides musicians through a piece, DNA guides the intricate work of molecules within our cells. One fascinating aspect is how these nucleotide sequences create harmony and complexity. It's not just about individual notes, but the interplay between them. For example, certain sequences act as promoters, signaling the start of gene transcription, akin to the opening notes of a symphony, setting the tone for the entire piece. Variations in these sequences create diversity, like different musical compositions stemming from the same set of notes. These variations can influence traits and susceptibility to diseases, highlighting the nuanced role of DNA in shaping our biological symphony.
That was a musical mashup of sounds created by different organs of our body, and these are only a few of them. Imagine the endless symphonies that our bodies are composing all the time. These sounds translate to the healthy functions of our organs.
The symphonic analogy extends further when we consider gene expression. Just as a musical score comes to life when musicians play, DNA's symphony unfolds when genes are expressed and proteins are synthesized. It's a dynamic process where the symphony of life is played out in every cell, harmonizing countless biological functions. The beauty of this concept lies in its universality. Just as music transcends language barriers, DNA's symphony transcends species boundaries. The fundamental principles of genetic orchestration apply across diverse life forms, showcasing the unity in the diversity of life's symphony. Dr. Glenn Ryan's research is a beacon in exploring music's impact on DNA, hinting at a profound connection between specific frequencies and cellular harmony. His pioneering work delves into the realm where science and music intersect, offering insights into how sound vibrations can influence biological processes at the molecular level.
These three sounds, the cricket, the music, and the low-frequency pitch, are all potentially music medicine. Each of these sounds features a rhythmic structure that allows it to impact cells in your body. In fact, my research recently has shown that stimulating cells with sound of this sort can reduce the risk and impact of some common health problems.
Dr. Ryan's study is the concept of resonance. Just as tuning fork vibrates at a specific frequency to produce a clear tone, molecules within our cells can respond to external frequencies. This phenomenon, known as molecular resonance, forms the basis of understanding how music with its varied frequencies can affect DNA. Dr. Ryan's research focuses on how specific music frequencies can induce relaxation and reduce stress. Stress is known to have detrimental effects on health, including DNA damage and cellular dysfunction. Dr. Ryan unveils a potential mechanism for maintaining cellular harmony and health by studying how certain musical frequencies promote relaxation. His work delves into the idea of harmonic resonance with DNA. This concept suggests that certain music frequencies resonate harmoniously with DNA's molecular structure, potentially influencing gene expression and cellular communication. It's akin to tuning an instrument to produce harmonious chords, except in this case, the instrument is the genetic machinery within our cells.
And so every summer and fall, I'd be in the honey house, extracting honey from the honeycomb. A very sweet job. And without fail, a couple of drops of honey would land on one of the belts of one of the machines and start to go squeak, 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 to drive me nuts. And just as inevitably, a cricket would walk into the honey house and would go chirp, chirp, chirp. What always amazed me was that it didn't take very long before what started as a sort of a random chirp would synchronize with the squeak on the belt.
One of the intriguing findings from Dr. Ryan's studies is that specific frequencies can switch on or turn off genes. This has profound implications for understanding how environmental factors such as music and sound can modulate our genetic expression and overall well-being.
Have you ever stopped to wonder when we begin to respond to music? It actually begins in the womb. Human responsiveness to music begins in the womb. In the last trimester of fetal life, baby is able to hear external sound. That sound comes through for speech and for music.
Imagine a world where music becomes more than just a melody. It becomes a healer, touching the very essence of our cells. This concept delves into resonance, the idea that certain frequencies can synchronize with our body's natural rhythms, promoting balance and healing. Everything in the universe vibrates at a specific frequency, including our cells when exposed to harmonious vibrations, such as those found in certain types of music. Our cells resonate in harmony, creating a state of coherence within the body. Scientists have been studying this phenomenon known as vibroacoustic therapy, where sound waves stimulate cells and tissues. Research suggests that specific frequencies can profoundly affect cellular functions, influencing everything from cell division to immune response. What's fascinating is how this bridges the gap between science and spirituality. While the scientific community focuses on the physiological mechanisms behind resonance and healing, there's also a deeper, almost mystical aspect. Some believe certain frequencies have inherent healing properties, echoing ancient practices of using sound for well-being.
That music was used to facilitate people accomplishing great tasks together, things that they couldn't have done as individuals. So sea shanties are a body of music that rhythmically helped organize, motivate, and sustain the efforts of sailors going around the world.
Studies have shown that music therapy can reduce stress, alleviate pain, and enhance cognitive functions. It's like unlocking the hidden potential of sound to nurture our bodies at a fundamental level. Imagine a future where hospitals incorporate personalized music therapies tailored to each patient's unique needs, harnessing the power of resonance for healing. It's a promising frontier where science and spirituality converge, offering new insights into the interconnectedness of mind, body, and sound. The term junk DNA has long been used to describe the portions of our genetic code that were once thought to be non-functional or irrelevant. However, recent advancements in genomics have shattered this perception, revealing that this so-called junk DNA might hold profound significance in understanding our biology and unlocking hidden mysteries.
Now, in 2001, the human genome was sequenced, and scientists everywhere, myself included, were super excited to dive in and find what it was in the human genome that set us apart from other species, that set us apart from chimpanzees, that made us complex and creative and gave us language and art and music and all of those awesome things, including the ability to sit on the toilet and do differential equations. What was it in our genome? And there were all these hypotheses floating around. So some people said, okay, well, we are the most successful, capable, complex species on Earth. Surely it is due to the fact that we are the species with the biggest genomes. We have the biggest instruction books. And the answer to that was no.
Firstly, it's important to clarify that junk DNA is now considered outdated and misleading. Instead, scientists refer to these regions as non-coding DNA or regulatory DNA. While they don't code for proteins like the coding regions of DNA do, they do play crucial roles in regulating gene expression, controlling when and where genes are turned on and off. One of the fascinating aspects of non-coding DNA is its role in producing non-coding RNA molecules. These RNA molecules might not directly code for proteins, but they act as key players in cellular processes, from fine-tuning gene expressions to modulating various biological pathways. Recent studies have unveiled the intricate dance of non-coding RNA molecules within cells, highlighting their diverse functions. For example, certain types of non-coding RNA, known as microRNAs, can bind to messenger RNAs or mRNA molecules and prevent them from being translated into proteins. This regulatory mechanism is crucial for maintaining cellular balance and preventing disease. Moreover, non-coding DNA regions are rich in regulatory elements such as enhancers and promoters. These elements act like switches, controlling the activity of nearby genes. They can determine whether a gene is highly active, moderately active, or silent, influencing the traits and functions of cells and organisms.
Human genome has some 3 billion base pairs or bits of genetic information, and that encodes roughly 22,000 genes. These are stretches of DNA sequence that encode ultimately a product.
But the intrigue doesn't stop there. Some scientists speculate that non-coding DNA might harbor sequences that encode for functional RNAs, or small peptides with specific biological roles. What if hidden within these seemingly non-functional regions are instructions for complex cellular processes, or even novel therapeutic targets? The DNA music theory explores how our genetic sequences can be translated into musical compositions. Each strand of DNA carries a unique pattern of nucleotides, much like musical notes arranged in a score. Scientists can create melodies that reflect our genetic makeup by assigning musical notes to these genetic sequences based on their chemical properties.
But now I'd like to transition into sort of the main part of this talk around what is genomic epidemiology and how can pathogen genomics be used in public health. So if we think about epidemiology as the study of the distribution and determinants of health-related outcomes in a specified population and the application of this study to control health problems, then genomic epidemiology is the use of genomic data.
But the innovation doesn't stop there. Technological advances such as genome sequencing and bioinformatics allow the precise mapping of individual genetic variations. Imagine having your DNA sequenced and then transformed into a personalized symphony, a musical portrait that resonates with your genetic identity. The science behind this concept lies in DNA structural and functional aspects. Different regions of DNA have distinct properties, such as GC content, which refers to the percentage of G and C nucleotides in a sequence. These properties can be translated into musical parameters like pitch, rhythm, and intensity, creating a unique musical signature for each individual.
These three-letter words, called codons, tell the bacteria in what order to put together the building blocks of proteins, called amino acids. The order of these building blocks determines the shape and function of the protein. Drugs kill TB by interacting with these proteins in a variety of different ways. Therefore, any change in the structure of the protein may stop the drug from working effectively.
The concept of future harmonies extends beyond mere composition. Scientists are exploring how music, specifically tailored to an individual's genetic profile, can have therapeutic effects. This personalized music therapy, known as genomusic therapy, aims to harness the power of sound to promote well-being and healing. Studies have shown that music can influence gene expression, affecting stress response, immune function, and neural activity. By aligning musical compositions with an individual's genetic predispositions, genomusic therapy could potentially optimize therapeutic outcomes, offering a novel approach to personalized medicine. Recent studies in genetics and molecular biology have unveiled a fascinating phenomenon known as the resonant genome, where specific frequencies and harmonies resonate with distinct regions of our genetic code, exerting profound effects on gene expression and cellular behavior. This groundbreaking discovery deepens our understanding of the intricate workings of the genome, but also opens doors to innovate therapeutic approaches and personalized medicine.
Our genetic code, or DNA, is directed, controlled, and regulated by epigenetic factors which surround and scaffold the DNA in order to orchestrate the cellular mechanisms of life. The epigenome is the collection of DNA, RNA, proteins, and their chemical modifications that alter gene expression without changing genetic code.
At the heart of the resonant genome concept is the recognition that DNA, despite its seemingly static structure, is a dynamic entity that can respond to external stimuli, including sound frequencies and vibrations. The idea builds upon the principles of resonance, where objects or systems vibrate harmoniously with external forces when exposed to specific frequencies. The science behind the resonant genome stems from the intricate molecular interactions within cells. DNA is packed into chromatin, a complex structure comprising histone proteins and DNA strands. Chromatin's organization is crucial in regulating gene expression, determining which genes are active or silent within the cell. Recent studies have shown that certain frequencies and harmonics, when applied externally or generated internally within the body, can resonate with specific chromatin regions. This resonance can induce structural changes in chromatin, altering its accessibility and influencing the binding of transcription factors and regulatory proteins.
In this video, I want to talk about how transcription in eukaryotes gets started. It gets started via this process called chromatin remodeling. And the reason why is because DNA in eukaryotes is wrapped around proteins called histones. Now, these histones, they carry a certain charge.
The concept of chromatin remodeling in response to resonance extends beyond simple mechanical vibrations. It encompasses a nuanced interplay of biochemical signals and cellular pathways. For instance, studies have identified the sound frequencies can trigger biochemical cascades that modulate histone modifications, which are pivotal in controlling gene expression. The implications of the resonant genome reach far and wide, particularly in the realm of personalized medicine. By understanding the frequencies that resonate with different chromatin regions, scientists envision a future where targeted therapies can be developed to modulate gene expression patterns associated with various diseases precisely. For example, imagine a scenario where specific sound frequencies are tailored to resonate with chromatin regions linked to cancer-causing genes. It may be possible to selectively silence or activate these genes through targeted resonance-based interventions, offering a highly specific and potentially less invasive approach to cancer treatment.
Epigenetics. That's the study of how DNA interacts with the multitude of smaller molecules found within cells, which can activate and deactivate genes. If you think of DNA as a recipe book, those molecules are largely what determine what gets cooked when. They aren't making any conscious choices themselves. Rather, their presence and concentration within cells makes the difference. So how does that work? Genes in DNA are expressed when they're read and transcribed into RNA, which is translated into proteins.
Epigenetics, the study of heritable changes in gene expression that do not involve alterations to the DNA sequence, has opened up a fascinating realm where environmental factors, including sound and vibration, can dynamically modify gene activity. This concept challenges traditional views of genetics, highlighting the intricate interplay between nature and nurture in shaping our biological identities. The science behind epigenetics revolves around the regulation of gene expression, which determines which genes are turned on or off in a cell. While the DNA sequence remains unchanged, epigenetic modifications act as molecular switches controlling gene activity. Recent studies have delved into the impact of environmental stimuli, including sound and vibration, on epigenetic processes. For instance, exposure to specific frequencies of sound waves has been shown to influence DNA methylation patterns, affecting cell gene expression profiles. This dynamic modulation of gene activity highlights the plasticity of our genetic code in response to external cues. The science of tourmaline crystals blends ancient wisdom with modern discovery. Throughout history, these crystals have held deep significance in various cultures, and now science has revealed their hidden powers.
Now let's talk about tourmaline. Tourmaline is an amazing mineral because when it's heated, it gives off plentiful negative ions.
Tourmaline crystals found deep within Earth's rocks under high pressure display a stunning array of colors due to trace elements like iron and manganese. Their formation near granite and pegmatite rocks gives them unique properties, such as pleochroism, color change, and pyroelectricity, electricity generation when heated. These features make them valuable in jewelry, scientific research, and various technological applications.
When you press down on the trigger, you're working against quite a stiff spring, so that all that work you do is stored as potential energy in the compressed spring. And in front of that spring is a tiny hammer, so that when the mechanism finally gives way and the spring is released, all that potential energy stored in the spring is turned into kinetic energy in the hammer.
In the late 19th century, the renowned physicist Pierre Curie and his wife Marie Curie conducted groundbreaking experiments on tourmaline crystals. They discovered that when these crystals were subjected to mechanical pressure, such as squeezing or tapping, they produced an electric charge, a phenomenon known as the piezoelectric effect. This discovery was monumental because it unveiled a fundamental principle in physics. Certain materials, like tourmaline, can convert mechanical energy into electrical energy. The implications were vast, extending into both scientific and practical realms. Scientifically, Curie's findings deepened our understanding of the relationship between different forms of energy. It also paved the way for further research into piezoelectric materials, leading to advancements in sensor technology, ultrasound devices, and even renewable energy sources. On a practical level, the piezoelectric effect has become indispensable in everyday life. It's utilized in devices such as microphones, speakers, quartz watches, and medical imaging equipment like ultrasound machines. This technology has revolutionized how we communicate, keep time, and diagnose medical conditions, showcasing the profound impact of Pierre and Marie Curie's pioneering work in crystallography and physics.
Potassium sodium tartrate, also known as Rochelle salt, is a piezoelectric crystal which can be prepared using two common ingredients, sodium carbonate and potassium bitartrate, aka cream of tartar. I'll mix about 7 ounces of the potassium bitartrate, then place the measuring cup in a saucepan of water and heat it until it's just simmering. Add a half teaspoon of soda ash to the mix. As you can see, this causes quite a bit of fizzing and bubbling action, so I'll wait for that to calm down a bit and then stir before adding another scoop. The next morning, I was greeted by big clusters of Rochelle salt crystals. A lot of them too.
The piezoelectric effect in tourmaline crystals occurs due to the unique arrangement of atoms within the crystal lattice. Tourmaline is a crystalline mineral composed of complex silicate structures, with atoms arranged in repeating patterns called unit cells. When mechanical pressure is applied to the crystal, such as through compression or vibration, it causes the unit cells to deform slightly. This deformation disrupts the symmetry of the crystal lattice, creating an imbalance of positive and negative charges within the material. As a result of this charge imbalance, tourmaline generates an electric potential across its surface. This electric potential can be harnessed to power various electronic devices or sensors. Furthermore, the piezoelectric effect is reversible, meaning that applying an electric field to the crystal can induce mechanical deformation, a phenomenon known as the inverse piezoelectric effect. The practical applications of the piezoelectric effect extend beyond consumer electronics and medical devices. Piezoelectric materials like tourmaline are used in energy harvesting technologies. For example, piezoelectric generators can convert mechanical energy from vibrations or movements into electrical energy, offering a renewable and sustainable power source. This has implications for powering small-scale devices, wireless sensors, and wearable technology, highlighting piezoelectric materials' versatility and potential impact in various industries. As scientists delve deeper into the multifaceted properties of tourmaline crystals, they uncovered yet another intriguing aspect: their ability to emit far-infrared radiation. Japanese scientists in the 20th century made a remarkable discovery about tourmaline crystals. They emit far-infrared radiation. This type of radiation has been found to have therapeutic effects on the human body, including promoting circulation and reducing pain. The connection between the piezoelectric effect and far-infrared radiation emission in tourmaline is fascinating. The piezoelectric effect causes the crystal to generate electrical energy when subjected to mechanical pressure, while its response to magnetic fields showcases its magnetic properties. These properties in turn contribute to the emission of far-infrared radiation. When tourmaline crystals are exposed to external stimuli such as heat or light, they emit this beneficial radiation. This discovery has led to the development of tourmaline-infused products, such as textiles and therapeutic devices, aimed at harnessing the healing properties of far-infrared radiation. Far-infrared radiation, or FIR, occupies a specific segment of the electromagnetic spectrum, with wavelengths longer than visible light. FIR is particularly beneficial because it can deeply penetrate the skin and underlying tissues, reaching areas that traditional heating methods may not reach. This deep penetration allows FIR to stimulate circulation, dilate blood vessels, and improve the oxygenation of cells, which can contribute to enhanced healing and pain relief. Furthermore, studies have shown that exposure to FIR can positively affect metabolic processes within the body. The gentle warmth generated by FIR can help increase metabolism, support detoxification processes, and boost the immune system. Additionally, FIR has been recognized for its ability to promote relaxation, reduce stress, and improve sleep quality, making it a valuable component in holistic wellness practices and treatments.
Electromagnetic fields are a frequency that is emitted by everyday electronics, such as our microwaves, our television, our computers, our cell phones, all the modern gadgets and gizmos. Although similar to the EMF waves given off by the solar system's sun, these are specifically human-made fields, and unfortunately with comfort and technology there may come a price, and their long-term dangers surrounding EMF fields is in fact not well understood. I am of the mind that it is better to be on the safe side and protect against these interesting and mysterious fields that may be having harmful effects on our own energy field.
EMF, or electromagnetic field, refers to the invisible energy fields created by electronic devices and wireless technologies. With the proliferation of modern tech, concerns about EMF exposure and its potential health effects have become more prevalent. Tourmaline's inherent properties make it a valuable ally in mitigating EMF exposure and providing a shield against electromagnetic radiation. The piezoelectric effect observed in tourmaline crystals allows them to absorb mechanical energy and convert it into electrical energy. When exposed to EMF, tourmaline crystals can absorb some of this electromagnetic energy, reducing its impact on surrounding areas. Furthermore, tourmaline's emission of far-infrared radiation contributes to its EMF protective capabilities. Far-infrared radiation has been shown to have a harmonizing effect on electromagnetic frequencies, helping to neutralize and balance the disruptive impact of EMF radiation. This dual action in absorbing and harmonizing electromagnetic energy positions tourmaline as a natural and effective solution for EMF protection.
Black tourmaline is perhaps one of the most protective crystals in the world, absorbing and deflecting negativity, toxins, and EMF smog as well. This particular crystal acts as a force field against all sorts of negative energy, making it the perfect talisman for day-to-day protection. Harness black tourmaline's grounding and protective energies by adding it to your crystal collection.
In practical terms, tourmaline can be incorporated into various EMF protection products. These products utilize tourmaline's properties to create a barrier between the body and EMF radiation, offering users a sense of reassurance and peace of mind in our increasingly technology-driven environment. Research and development in the field of EMF protection continues to explore the potential of tourmaline and other natural materials in providing effective shielding against electromagnetic radiation. As awareness grows regarding the impact of EMF on human health, the demand for innovative solutions like tourmaline-based EMF protection products is expected to rise, highlighting the ongoing relevance and importance of harnessing nature's gifts for our well-being in the digital age. Tourmaline crystals have gained attention from environmental scientists for their unique ability to purify air and water by attracting and neutralizing harmful ions and pollutants. This process, known as environmental cleansing or detoxification, is rooted in tourmaline's intricate structure and properties. Tourmaline crystals possess a natural charge due to their piezoelectric and pyroelectric properties. This charge creates an electrostatic field around the crystals, which attracts particles and ions with opposite charges. For example, tourmaline can attract positively charged ions like dust, bacteria, and allergens in the air, and pollutants like heavy metals in water. Once attracted to the surface of the tourmaline crystal, these harmful particles undergo an ion exchange process. This is where the negatively charged surface of the tourmaline interacts with the positively charged ions, neutralizing them and rendering them harmless. Tourmaline can also break down organic compounds through oxidation, enhancing its cleansing capabilities.
So it's very good to keep it at home too. Black tourmaline can be put in water to cleanse it. It's a hard stone, about 7 points on the Mohs hardness scale, and will not be damaged with mild contact with water.
Tourmaline can be integrated into air filters or ionizers, where its electrostatic properties help trap and remove airborne contaminants. It can also be used in filtration systems to absorb heavy metals and impurities, leading to cleaner and safer drinking water. Furthermore, tourmaline's ability to emit far-infrared radiation contributes to its environmental cleansing properties. This radiation can stimulate biochemical reactions that enhance detoxification process in water and soil, promoting overall environmental health. The combination of electrostatic attraction, ion exchange, oxidation, and far-infrared radiation emission makes tourmaline a powerful agent for environmental cleansing. Its natural properties offer sustainable solutions for addressing pollution and improving the quality of our surroundings, making it a valuable resource in environmental science and technology. Tourmaline, renowned for its stunning beauty and metaphysical properties, has garnered attention for its potential in emotional healing. Research suggests that tourmaline can aid in stress reduction, emotional balance, and resilience, contributing to overall well-being. One of the ways tourmaline facilitates emotional healing is through its ability to interact with the body's subtle energy fields. In holistic practices such as crystal healing and energy medicine, tourmaline is believed to align with the heart chakra, the center of emotions and compassion. By resonating with this energy center, tourmaline can help release blocked emotions, promote relaxation, and foster a sense of inner peace. Tourmaline's unique electromagnetic properties may affect its emotional healing effects. The crystal's electrical charge is thought to influence the body's bioenergetic field, enhancing the flow of energy and restoring balance to emotional states. This can lead to reduced stress, anxiety, and feelings of overwhelm. The colors of tourmaline are associated with specific emotional qualities in traditional healing systems. By working with these colored varieties, individuals can focus on specific emotional aspects and promote healing in those areas. In practical applications, people are using tourmaline in various forms, such as jewelry, meditation tools, and energy-infused products to experience its emotional healing benefits. Incorporating tourmaline into daily rituals or self-care practices can support emotional resilience, enhance mood regulation, and contribute to a greater sense of well-being. While scientific studies on tourmaline's emotional healing properties are limited, centuries-old wisdom surrounding this crystal's therapeutic effects continues to intrigue and inspire the exploration of emotional wellness and holistic healing.
Among the 109 different centers, 7 centers are very important. First is base of the spine, the sacrum. That's where the energy starts in your body. If you talk to an osteopath, chiropractic, they'll all say sacrum, very important.
Ancient spiritual teachings rooted in traditions such as Ayurveda and yoga offer profound insights into the spiritual significance of tourmaline. In Ayurveda, the ancient Indian system of medicine and holistic healing, tourmaline is associated with specific energetic centers known as chakras. These teachings delve into the intricate web of energy that permeates our being. The tourmaline's alignment with certain chakras, such as the heart chakra for emotional healing, is deeply ingrained in Ayurvedic practices.
What is tourmaline good for? So metaphysically, tourmaline is good for all of the chakras. As I said, it comes in all of the different colors, so you can use them for your 7 major chakras.
Pink tourmaline is often associated with the heart chakra, which governs emotions, love, compassion, and relationships. When used in chakra healing practices, pink tourmaline promotes emotional healing, supports self-love, and enhances interpersonal connections. It can help individuals release emotional blockages, heal from past traumas, and cultivate a sense of empathy and forgiveness. Similarly, green tourmaline also aligns with the heart chakra, offering vitality, growth, and abundance. By working with green tourmaline, individuals can experience emotional renewal, balance, and a deeper connection to nature and the world around them. This alignment fosters emotional resilience, optimism, and a harmonious approach to life's challenges. The advantage of using tourmaline for chakra alignment and emotional healing lies in its subtle energy properties. Tourmaline's electromagnetic properties interact with the body's energy field, helping to clear stagnant energy, restore balance, and enhance vitality. This promotes overall well-being on physical, emotional, and spiritual levels. By incorporating tourmaline into chakra healing practices, meditation, or energy work, individuals can tap into its healing potential and experience more excellent emotional stability, self-awareness, and personal growth. It's a supportive tool for navigating life's ups and downs, promoting inner harmony, and fostering a deeper connection to oneself and others.
But what I found is that black tourmaline will definitely suck and absorb and hold on to the negative energy. And so you really need to get that stone outside under the sun or smudge it or cleanse it. You want to really make sure that you keep cleansing and purifying black tourmaline because it's going to suck and it's going to absorb all the negative energy.
Ancient tribes and cultures across the globe, including African and Southern American indigenous communities, revered tourmaline for its potent protective qualities. These beliefs were rooted in these people's cultural lore and practical experiences, showcasing a rich tapestry of knowledge and reverence for this remarkable crystal. Shamans and spiritual leaders often use tourmaline in African traditions for protection during rituals and ceremonies. For instance, the Maasai tribe in East Africa believed that black tourmaline, also known as squirrel, had the power to ward off evil spirits and negative energies. Shamans would carry or wear pieces of black tourmaline as a protective talisman during spiritual practices, ensuring a safe and sacred environment.
You can also carry it with you, take it to work, or if there's negative people around you, that won't affect you. In that sense, it acts as a protective shield and negativity repellent.
Similarly, in South American cultures such as the Quechua people of Peru, tourmaline holds special significance as a protective amulet. They believe that tourmaline, especially in vibrant colors like green and pink, could shield against psychic attacks and evil forces. It was often incorporated into jewelry, masks, and ceremonial objects to provide spiritual protection and empowerment.
Tourmaline was recognized as a distinct mineral in 1793. To simplify communication with their customers, jewelers and gemologists are using trade names for different colors of tourmaline. Rubellite is the name for red tourmaline. Indicolite is called blue tourmaline. Green tourmaline, colored by chromium and vanadium, has a name: chrome tourmaline. Shoal is called black tourmaline. Party-colored tourmaline displays more than one color. Watermelon tourmaline is typically cut in slices to display its special color arrangement. One of the most valuable is Paraiba tourmaline, with its spectacular neon blue color.
One fascinating anecdote comes from the traditions of the Kosha people in southern Africa. They believe that tourmaline, particularly the watermelon tourmaline with its green and pink hues, represented harmony and balance. It was used in healing rituals to restore emotional equilibrium and protect against negative emotions and influences. The reason behind these beliefs lies in the unique properties of tourmaline, such as its ability to generate a protective energy field, and its resonance with specific chakras associated with emotional well-being and spiritual alignment.
Tourmaline comes from Brazil, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Kenya, Madagascar, Tanzania, Mozambique, California. It is 7 to 7.5 on the Mohs scale of hardness. Tourmaline is the gem for the 8th wedding anniversary, and it is a birthstone for the month of October. Tourmaline is believed to promote happiness, reduce fear, and build self-confidence.
Tourmaline's journey as a symbol of spiritual growth and healing spans across ancient traditions and modern psychology, bridging the wisdom of the past with contemporary insights into holistic well-being. Tourmaline has been revered for its multifaceted properties in ancient cultures, such as those rooted in Ayurveda and yoga. It's seen as a stone that resonates with the body's chakras and energy centers. Through practices like meditation and breathwork, tourmaline facilitates the flow of vital energy, promoting balance and harmony within the mind, body, and spirit. Yogis and spiritual practitioners have long used tourmaline in their rituals and ceremonies to enhance intuition, develop psychic abilities, and deepen their spiritual connection. One of tourmaline's key symbolic associations is with grounding and stability. The symbolism holds immense significance in modern psychology, where stability and resilience are central to mental and emotional well-being. Psychologists and therapists often draw parallels between tourmaline's grounding properties and the need for individuals to establish a firm foundation amidst life's challenges and uncertainties. Incorporating tourmaline symbolism into therapeutic practices can be a powerful visual reminder of the importance of stability and self-care in healing. Individuals on the path of personal growth and self-discovery find inspiration in tourmaline's journey. The stone's journey from raw, unpolished from its vibrant, polished state mirrors the transformative journey of inner growth and healing. The symbolism resonates deeply with those navigating their healing journeys, reminding them that healing is a process of evolution, refinement, and self-discovery.
Improve circulation and support overall health and well-being. Energy healing, various forms of energy healing, such as quantum touch, therapeutic touch, and pranic healing, involve working with the body's energy field to promote healing, balance, and vitality.
The New Age movement has ushered in holistic healing practices, where tourmaline is a potent tool for manifestation and energetic alignment. This versatile gemstone is revered by spiritual practitioners, energy workers, and crystal healers for its ability to amplify intentions and create an energetically supportive environment conducive to personal growth and transformation. One of the key aspects of New Age healing is the emphasis on intention setting and manifestation. Tourmaline's manifestation potential is harnessed in various ways within these practices. During manifestation rituals, individuals often use tourmaline as a focal point to channel their intentions and desires, believing that the stone's energy enhances the manifestation process. Whether attracting abundance, fostering creativity, or cultivating inner strength, tourmaline is seen as a catalyst for aligning with the flow of universal energy and bringing intentions into reality. Additionally, tourmaline plays a significant role in energy clearing practices. As a protective stone, it is believed to absorb energy, especially negative energy, and create a shield of positivity around the individual or space. Crystal healers often use tourmaline in energy clearing ceremonies to purify and balance the energetic field, promoting a sense of clarity, harmony, and well-being. Beyond its manifestation of energy clearing properties, tourmaline is also valued for supporting emotional healing and spiritual alignment. Different colors of tourmaline are associated with specific qualities and chakras, offering a holistic approach to healing. The integration of tourmaline into New Age healing practices underscores the belief in the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit. By working with tourmaline, practitioners aim to create a harmonious balance within the energetic system, aligning with higher vibrations and promoting holistic well-being. As individuals explore the depths of New Age healing, tourmaline remains a steadfast companion on the journey of self-discovery, transformation, and spiritual evolution. The science of tourmaline crystals bridges ancient teachings with modern understanding, revealing a wealth of knowledge, whether for physical healing, emotional well-being, or spiritual growth. Let's continue to explore these crystals and their fascinating power Until we meet again.